So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, I played in a fair few derbies, Peter, and in my time, derbies were derbies.
Well, I had a feeling you might say something like that, Jim.
Well, for this one, while I'm not expecting a fully fledged derby, it will be very combative, very competitive at least. It can't be anything else.
Things already rolling. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Now it's Evan Nielsen.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Neymar. Oliveira attempts a clearance. Drills one in. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's very neat. And now they can spring out of defence.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's through here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through. And he knocks it clear. He is through here. And he whips it in. Now he's got space here, and he was quick to react. He's in a great position here, and that's played in low. And he's there to get it away. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Evan Nielsen. And he's forced to go back. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Opts for safety. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still...
He leaps for it! Goal! Uruguay! And Uruguay take the lead! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bruno Guimaraes, passing is crisp and sharp. Ugarte. Valverde. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Rafinha. Evan Nielsen. Now, can they get him away? Decent chance! He's
If ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Darwin. And it's Valverde. Looking to play him in. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Evan Nielsen. And he's picked it up out wide. Thinks about the shot. Evan Nielsen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, super ball! It's a good-looking delivery. Marquinhos. And it's Guimaraes. Now it's Evan Nielsen. That's going wide left. And it's hoisted clear. Brazil have reclaimed it. Ugarte. Now it's Valverde. Into the channel.
You can never be short of runners into space. As
terrific effort! Goal! Uruguay! And they get themselves in front!
For Uruguay after 23 minutes in.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Valverde. Now it's Valverde. Looking for options for movement. Space for him to turn and look. He's having a shot! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Neymar. Now it's Rafinha. Alexandro. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Darwin. Oh, good read. Rafinha. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's well positioned here. Oh, shooting chance! And it's come back out to him. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bentancur. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. This looks promising. Backward it goes. Now this could be a... Can he finish? And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
13 minutes in. Number 8.
he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Uruguay go up by 2 and are looking good.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's an imaginative pass. Not a hint of offside here. Shoots! And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Goal scored for Brazil.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Rafinha.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oliveira. Nunez. Great chance! It's in! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Uruguay now in a position far more desirable.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Oliveira. This is a promising build-up. Alexandro. Played back into the centre. Now Ederson. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And he's managed to get free. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Valverde. Brazil are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, well measured. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, well played, well played. Nunez receives it in a good position here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nunez. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Marquinhos. Neymar.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. And this is Neymar. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oliveira. Ugarte. Now it's Darwin. Good ball, good take. Ederson simply refused to be outdone there. Turns back here, probably the best option. Gabriel. Alexandro. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Neymar. Searching pass he's played there. Ugarte. Knocks it back. Bruno Guimaraes. Can he spark a counter here? And he welcomes it in. He has found the way through. Chance! He's looking wide. Could move up a gear here. Alexandro. Neymar looking to pass their way up the pitch. Darwin with 3 goals. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating.
Please make sure
that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
And destroyed.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Marquinhos. Pressing high and with purpose. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Valverde. Nicely aimed pass. Ibanez. Ambitious ball here. And he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Alexandro. And it's Neymar. Rafinha. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's been cut out, well played. Valverde. And it's Neymar. Valverde.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tries to play it through. Has crossed into the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Alexandro. And Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. He won't be happy with that one. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, that's a key interception. He shifted it to the flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lucas Paqueta. Ederson. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Quality ball. Now it's Darwin, and he's running through. Nicely spread. Alexandro spots it and intercepts.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Bentancur. And no, that was never going to make it. Knocks it into space. That's really well manoeuvred. No, that's been intercepted.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
V-1, and they are prompt with their pressing. It's a promising position, and the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Uruguay palpably stronger, better, superior. Ibanez. Now Ederson. Oh, that's well spotted. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Spread it left. Neymar. That is lovely. Now there's a chance for a shot! And no mistake. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Rafinha.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? V-1, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gabriel, and it's Alexandro. Neymar did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's picked it up out wide. Takes a shot! And it's Valverde. They're a chance, surely! And that's a tiny finish. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Substitution for Brazil, number 20, Lucas Paqueta.
Time then for the
Number
first
10.
substitution of the game.
Neymar.
It's starting to look like a
Coming on
done
the
deal
field.
now.
Number 5.
Brazil
Jan
perhaps
Couto.
wondering what the best time is for
Number
their
7.
next substitution.
Savinho.
Marquinhos. Ugarte. He's on it, can he get away? And he's made sure that's not getting through. Threads one in. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Ibanez. Couto. Ederson. Rafinha could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
Ibanez. Couto. Darwin. Can he get it through? Uruguay have got it back. Nunez! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that's neat. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bentancur. Vigna. He's got away. Cross flung in towards the middle. Now Ederson. Rafinha. Great vision. That is good alertness. Can he get on the end of this? He's found the way through. Nice. And a chance! It's bounced back off the post. Just needed better contact.
Uruguay certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's had a shot! In he goes again. And it's in. Just cruising! They are cruising! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Substitution for Brazil, number 16, Evan Nilsson.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Ederson.
Lots and lots of changes.
Number 24.
Uruguay
Roger
are
Ibanez.
at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents,
Number
a
9.
long way from that.
João
Well, their
Pedro.
manager seems to have them
Number
always thinking
18.
about the next goal. When's the
Danilo.
next goal coming?
Number
They're such an
26.
entertaining watch.
Wesley.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ugarte. And he's forced to go back. And it's Bentancur. Now Oliveira. Vigna. It's Bentancur. Spread out to the left. Rafinha. Couto. And he's worked it through. Now it's João Pedro. Can he finish? It's a goal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
João Pedro.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
João Pedro. Substitution for Uruguay, number 21. Coming on the
So
field
time for
is
change,
number
and this
10,
one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Brazil get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. That's a shade optimistic. De Arrascaeta. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, easy pickings there. That's De Arrascaeta. Tries to pass it through. And he can clear it away. And the finish! Off the post! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Couto. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's João Pedro. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, good. And the shot! Oh, no. A quite unbelievable miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution for Uruguay, number 17.
Uruguay making further changes here and in quick succession.
Number 22, Joaquin Piqueres. Number 15.
Into the last 5 minutes. He's in plenty of space here. And that should get the job done. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cross goes in there. Savinho. That is good progress on the left. Darwin. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's João Pedro. Alexandro. And Savinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No luck with that dink over the top. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. De Arrascaeta. Great defending, strong and determined. Spread neatly, and he's intervened well there. De Arrascaeta. Played out to the left flank. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Bentancur, that's destined for the flank. And the through ball. Now that's well seen too. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that's aimed into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.